Who do you suppose left all that radioactive waste down there? And why? Hello and welcome to Taliesin knocking her microphone off its stand, but also Vampires the Masquerade Part 15. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, that is. I hope you all are going super duper well. That seems about close enough. I'm sure I can knock that down later. But we're back with Vampires again after taking, yesterday to do the anniversary stream. And we are back in the mansion where hopefully this time I won't accidentally go to the very end of the game and skip all the dialogue. Because apparently that is something I want to do. I'm very good at doing the exact thing you're not meant to do in this game. It's absolutely brilliant. But hello, Faceless, Sleepy, and Barry. How are you going? Breaking stuff part 400. Indeed. The power of the clap destroyed the mic. I know! The mic, I just, knocked the mic completely out. Goodbye, mic. I didn't need you at all. I hope everyone's going well. I'm actually very sad because, the game isn't showing up on the tiny screen, which... Oh, now I won the game. You won... You won your own game? Or the game. I'm very sad because I have... So, you know when you buy socks, right? You tend to buy socks in, groups. You don't just buy one sock. Like one pair of socks. You usually buy, a herd of socks at once. I've realized my latest herd is, starting to die. So, I'm finding, socks that have holes. For the past couple of weeks, I'll find a sock and it has a hole. And stuff, and I'm just aware that I'm gonna have to go on a sock culling, and it's never both socks, it's always just one sock, so you have to take one sock, and then it's grieving spouse sock is there, and it's well, I can't leave the spouse sock alone, so you just have to kill that one as well to save it from its grief. So I'm gonna have to kill a load of socks, and I feel really bad about it. All these socks are just sitting there in their little box of socks, because I have a box for socks. And I know that I'm going to have to go through them, and I'm going to have to murder a bunch of them, and they don't know that. They're just sitting there being socks, waiting, and they're going to have to die. And then I have to go buy a new herd of socks, and the cycle will repeat itself. It's very upsetting. Keep all the socks to use for other you can't, Sleepy! It's wrong to do that, because, I hate when people take two pairs of socks and they switch the socks with each other, because they're forcing the socks to mate with other socks, and that's wrong. They're not their sock soulmate. The socks come in pairs, and they're their soulmates. Stop trying to make the socks be with other socks. You have to kill them both at once, or you just have a grieving sock. And it's more twisted to mix them up, because they don't want to be with the other sock. They're not matching. This is an unnecessarily detailed line of thinking. I'm pretty sure Faceless that describes my entire brain is an entirely unnecessarily detailed line of thinking. I know, it's not showing. That's what I was just thinking. Okay, hang on. Fortunately, I was just going through doors trying to make it open up. So I'm assuming you guys could hear it, though. You just couldn't see it. Blah, 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 blah. Game capture. And to be honest, I was kind of thinking about my socks. I've got very personal feelings about the socks, I'm not going to lie. I feel bad about it. Come back. Fill the socks. The game gonna yeah, we are. You see, I pre-mixed the socks so I don't have that issue. No, see, Faces, they already know. It just means you have a bunch of grieving socks. Every time you put shoes on and are wearing socks, just know that you're wearing crying cotton. Your cotton is crying out for its soulmate, that you're forcing it to do the work with the other one. Your socks go to their grave burdened with the guilt of having been forced to cheat with other socks because you forced them to. You're merciless against the socks. And hello, Rebaraki, how are you going? Welcome to Sock Talk. And hello, Ronan, as well. How are you going? Hope you're going well. Whenever Ronan, you and Faceless are here, because you both use the hot pink, or it keeps appearing as hot pink, I keep, I'll see it, and I think, I'm talking to the one person. Fill the socks with coins and use it as a defense against wild kangaroos. But that still leaves the crime. Well, actually, you know what? I could put the injured sock inside of the other sock. I could have the sock that hasn't broken down consume its sock spouse. Then fill that with coins. That would work, actually. That's a good idea, Sleepy. The socks can stay together forever, and I don't have to be sad about the socks. That's a great idea. I can start force-feeding the socks to themselves. Cannibalism once again saves the day. My skill is too low and I can't fix that. Right, so what we're going to do is, we're not going to do what I did last time, or apparently at all. I'm going to go through the correct door. So, we're not going to talk to this wench yet. So this lady here, this is a pole. Get off the pole, Jeff. We aren't going to talk to her yet. You stay. We're going to try and find the other people to talk to. What is... Are they dancing or having a seizure? You're
in for it now.
I don't remember them doing that last time. I don't... You know what? They're fine. This is okay. This is fine. Did you just turn it into sock cannibalism? We did. So Tao, you're saying Faceless makes scythe saber crystals out of his socks. Is it a column, not a pole? Well, define the difference between a column and a pole. Is a column not a pole of rocks? Is that not what it is? Just more specifically named? Double layer socks for extra durability. I use double layer socks for work, actually. Because I got a pair of boots that were too big.
Might as well be a costume party. Everyone's smiling, pretending this isn't a pageant put on by the patriarch of this family. Fine. But this is a contest, and I came to win.
Not with that haircut. What is that, like a mullet trying to grow itself out? I can catch up to your train of thought. I can't. I don't want your story. I want the sarcophagus. Number 3.
Mira Giovanni.
Tell me the rules of this contest.
They gather us up here to decide just who's the best and brightest of this generation.
I don't like her haircut at all.
The lucky few are given the real power in this family. But some of us need to win more than others. Oh, forget it.
But I like her eyes. I understand more than anyone.
Uncle Bruno. Since I was a kid, he's been the patriarch of this family. Except he hasn't aged today.
I think we did have this conversation.
I met with a senator from Massachusetts who
use double-layered socks to keep your feet dry. It works. It's handy. Double-layered socks are the best.
Bruno helped him with his first campaign back in 1950. We've all heard the rumors. The core of our family, they never age. They're secretive.
Her lips look like they're trying to escape her face, though. Have a look.
They pick the very best of us for it. I do.
Like they're melting upwards.
I've made some errors in judgment.
The more I stare at this woman, the more terrifying she gets. What was faulty about your judgment? Tell me more.
Forget it. I'm not saying anything about that.
Why? Mistakes are the bane of us all.
I just met you. I like you.
Love me more.
It's too personal.
It's fine. Jeff is great at personal. The other lady just like spat out her secrets. She was showing me zombies on the first day.
My chances at the family ever letting me into their inner circle.
I'm constructed out of regret. Ouch, Jeff. Like, yes, okay. That's probably the most called out sentence I've ever heard.
You couldn't possibly understand.
I could. I set things on fire, and by things I mean small animals. I keep telling myself I'll throw out my old socks and get new ones, but yet to do it. I know, it's hard to part with the socks. You become attached to them. I'm not entirely sure if I should keep watching. I don't want to spoil the game for myself. Ah, fair enough, Faces. You're like, I don't want to know what happens. To be fair, I've heard pretty much you can play different characters, you'll get different things. I'm a corporate pirate and my crew's about the mutiny. Yeah, I laughed at the kid in the helmet. No, I was the kid in the helmet. All I have on my conscience is a jogger on my car too, but the family is safe. Oh my god! Why do I have to try Malkavian to understand what I'm trying to say to this woman? I don't know, the first one?
You know, why don't we just forget this conversation
Damn it.
altogether? I've had a little too much to drink and I've said more than I wanted to.
Damn it! I don't know if that was a bad choice or not. Can
yes.
Damn it. Alright, we're looking for, I believe there are 3 people we can talk to outside of that lady.
Oh,
so we're looking for people not not twins. We want people not dressed the same. Like, she's not. She doesn't want to talk to me.
So
None of them want to talk to me. What about you? I remember, like, those big grey animals. Makes his socks bleed to make Sith sock savers.
so how is everyone doing?
Alright, so none of them want to talk to me. Can I go upstairs then? Does anyone up here want to talk to me? Do you want to talk to me? Did this door make me mad last time? No. No one here wants to talk to me. It's a pink chat war. What about you two?
Cough on.
No. What about you?
Hey there, Adam Dunsern.
Okay.
I don't think we've met. You are?
My invitation says Maria. Maria?
Maria, pleasure to meet you. What line of work are you in?
A business. Cattle racer. Professional usurper. Concert whistler. Egg salad sandwich. Why am I so Malkavian at times?
Myself, I'm an investment banker. Great business, lot of potential. For example, I got the inside track on this company right now. And let me tell you, when this company goes public, everyone's going to wish they had a piece of it.
I don't like him. Feed me more.
Well, it's a biotech firm. You know they're working
This
on
looks like
growing
Gabriel from Good
replacement
Omens.
organs. Really fascinating technology.
You reckon?
In a couple of years,
I watched the TV show for Good Omens. It was quite good.
I figure an investment of $50,000 could be easily tripled in 5 years.
Huh. I don't have the 5, but I have lots of zeros. I don't know where I'll be in 5 years. I don't know where I am right now. A lot of things could. We could speculate for hours. Interested?
You take risks in this game. Sometimes you make $1 million, sometimes you lose $1 million. The economy changes. It's had problems lately, but it's bound to rocket back any week now.
Any week now. Just a couple of more millions, right? Just a few more. Your well is dry, correct? You're poor.
Most people here, they've got cash they don't know what to do with. And if one of us falls on hard times, don't you think as family, they're obligated to help him out? Besides, I get the kiss tonight. Everyone will be investing with me.
Are you sure you get the kiss? I wouldn't kiss
ensure
you.
My place at the grown-ups table by, say, drawing
The fact that you call it the grown-ups table means you don't deserve the kiss.
The kiss. Know any dirt about the others I could use? I can't pay you, but I got this watch and this ring.
I will... Alright, well, I wasn't expecting that. I'm gonna go tell this lady on you. Hang on.
Yes?
Adam's bank is a chasm. Roll a penny and watch him chase it.
Adam broke? A few years ago, they did an article on him in the business section. Money's practically more important than God to this family.
Well, you're vampires.
Sure,
One would
but
think that that would be more
here's
important than
this.
God. I'm pretty
Take
sure you're
this.
not meant to be all,
It's
oh, we
more
like the
Adam's
God.
worth.
Has there been like an, oh, I got money. I will pillage the minds of the party in return. In my ongoing quest for the Devil May Cry 2 Platinum Trophy, so I never have to play this game again, I actually discovered there is more than one combo, but the game never tells you how to do them. I had to look it up, but the game mechanics make them all useless anyway. Oh, that is hilarious. Malkavians, man. Exactly. It's very, very much just a Malkavian run. So, I think we're looking for one more person. Do you want to talk to me? No. No, you don't. Can I go through this door? Oops. Oh, no one's checking. Oh, someone's there. Item gained. No bad monkey, no banana. That still isn't the book I want. That's right, it's downstairs the book I want for pressure, isn't it? Tremeres are where it's at. Tremeres. No, Malkavians, man. Malkavians are the best. We're crazy. We're crazy fun, that is. Look at this. Look at how great my character is. Just all the madness in the world. I enjoy Sleepy that Devil May Cry 2 just doesn't want to tell you the combos. I wonder why they dropped the game design so much. Actually, I was speaking of combos. So Sleepy, do you remember Evil West, the game? I think about a week or so we streamed about an hour of, where you played as the cowboy that had combos. I've kept playing that game in my spare time, and that game actually gets really, 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 really good. You get some crazy combos, and you end up getting like an electric shield and stuff, and you can like pull people towards you with like electricity. It's crazy. It actually is a very good combo game. This way, I guess. Where is this last person? I think the other person is either near the main entry or near the guy you already spoke to. You reckon? God, this guy looks like a douche. This sure is a party.
What? Oh, sure.
What's stirring?
Nothing to be concerned about.
Talk to me.
Excuse me.
Talk to me, Christopher. Storm clouds overhead, why?
Family events. Ugh. How many more of these do we have to attend before we're taken seriously? I mean,
probably all of them. It burns me like 1,000 suns.
They're pitting us against our own flesh and blood for the privilege of joining the power clique. All you hear is, what have you done? How much did you make? Who do you know? You can't tell anyone anything, because they might use it against you.
Yes, so tell me, a woman you've never seen. Fill me with your secrets. He looks like if Lucifer from that one terrible show was crossed with a neckbeard. Oh my god, you're right. Yeah, you're right. It does look like that. And it does look like he's having trouble growing in his facial hair, like a neckbeard. Like, it looks like his facial hair is the neck. Like, do you know what I mean? You like playing in the dirt as much as any of your cousins.
The heart says no, but the businessman in me tells me to smear them into the ground. I guess I would. And I know they'd probably do the same.
He's going like a bit cross-eyed. If I exhumed secrets, you'd buy the skeletons?
Yeah, I guess I would.
They made DMC2 in like 6 months with understaffed and inexperienced team, while other teams in Capcom were working on big games. Why, I wonder, did they do that, Sleepy? Because obviously Devil May Cry 1 came out, everyone was like, oh, we like it, but then Devil May Cry 2, they were like, let's rush this. Like, that's such a strange choice to make. Do you know what I mean? What about some love for his unfortunate looking nose? What's wrong with his nose? It's large, but, you know, that's okay. First season or two, Lucifer was an okay show. I never watched Lucifer. I know the show, it's always advertised at me. Because the main guy, Lucifer, I just wanted to punch him in the face. Like, he just seemed so smarmy, and I don't like smarmy guys. Like this guy, I also want to punch him in the face. I bet you can do some good combos in Evil West once you get used to it. Some very good ones, Sleeper, yeah. They had to focus on all the... Well, then why even bother making number 2 if they're not going to do it correctly? Like, do you know what I mean? I don't understand the idea of just churning it out if they're not going to give it some attention. Like, why be like, do this? Like, I get Resident Evil because, like, they're like, pay attention to Resident Evil, but why force it? The statement is a blanket over a fire.
I don't even know who you are. I'm Chris Giovanni, by the way.
Maria Rosie. My invitation says Maria Rossellini.
Call me paranoid, but how do I know I can trust you?
I wouldn't. I'm a dam of secrets.
You go first. If it's anything like mine, I'll tell you what's bothering me.
Goddamn my Cavian powers. I've lapped blood from the wounds of many a maiden. I've been god-free for a while now. Terrible addiction that can be. I lived in the closet. I'm not coming out for anything. I like to watch TV, except not TV, but through people's windows. I want to go number 3.
Really? In this family, that kind of thing can get you excommunicated if you're not careful. Well, all right. You want to know what's on my mind? I'll tell you. I found out a few months ago. My mother had an affair before I was born. Turns out my father isn't a Giovanni at all.
Oh.
My real father's this writer named Michael Avalon. If anyone found out, well, I might never rise up in this family.
Well, that's because you're not part of the family, dude. From what we understand, this family, they like power, they like money, and they apparently also like incest. And so if you have neither of any of those, then why do they want you? So yes, sir, you're not an actual Giovanni. You can't fill any of their 3 requirements. All right, I'm gonna go tell the lady. They're the Habsburgs. Lady, mean lady, mean lady.
Yes?
Christopher's blood is not Giovanni. His mother is a harlot.
Aunt Cecilia had an affair? If Chris isn't really a Giovanni, it won't sit well at all with Bruno. So sorry, cousin. Here, these bills represent Chris's entire future. Spend them wisely. For your assistance, you
Wow.
can be certain that, when I have my way, I'll bring you into the fold. If you wish. All I have to do is set the rumor mill in motion, and I'm as good as in. Excuse
I
me.
got 1 experience point and I ruined 2 people's lives. It was worth it. Hooray for us! Yeah, they should have just not made DMC2. Chalk it up to corporate greed, but at least that made them learn their lesson and put love and care into DMC3, arguably the greatest hack and slash game ever. See, that's the really interesting thing, Sleepy. So obviously the reviews were so bad for number 2 that they're like, okay, we have to actually take this seriously, guys. We can't just churn out games. But these guys are really weird. Yes, these guys are really weird. I know, like, I'm trying to think of it like this is like what, early, like, no, even then that's not a lot of money. It's just not a lot of money at all, is it? It's not worth it. And hello, Renardra07. How are you going? I hope you're going well, Ren. We just ruined 2 people's lives for $200 and 1 experience point. Barry,
For your
just...
assistance, you can be certain that...
Okay, shut up now, lady. Barry. Is that... Because I don't... Like, I know that if I talk to this lady, we go on to the next thing. Okay, there's 2 of her now. What the hell is happening here? Why is she so glitched? Oh, and 1 XP per secret? Who do you suppose left all that radioactive waste down there? And why? Oh, hang on. No, come back inventory. Can I use you? There you go, we got some more blood. Did that give us anything? No. Okay, we barely have any blood in our system, so that's not good. More blood, more blood. Let's use at least 1 of them. Okay, so is that it then, Barry? Shall we go forward? Can we go forward? Can we talk to the crazy lady? If there's no one else to talk to in the mansion? I know I kept accidentally running away. Hey.
I'm ruined.
I know.
They know I'm broke. I'm ruined. I might as well just go hang myself.
I told you that in confidence.
Why?
Rest assured, if I go down, I'm taking you with me.
Feel free, my friend. This will
Get
not
out of
happen.
here.
Yay! Oh,
I
you're gonna
told
get
you
me.
that.
You're gonna get me. You're gonna get
Get
me.
out of here. You're lucky I don't hit you.
Do it. Hit me. Hit me. Oh. And hello, Dale. How are you going? Hope you're going well. We just talked to people. We ruined their lives for the mean lady. So we told the mean lady all about it. Her lives are ruined. Did he say he's going down on you? He said if he's going down, he's going to take me with him because I told the family that he's not a real Giovanni. So everyone's mad at him now. There are a few people in the room I can eat. Oh, I can seduce them, can I? And you're smoking rotten stuff, so not so well. Ah, Ren, so not great stuff you're smoking there. That sucks. A bad trip. Oh, so 69. How do you think I feel? Every time I try to drink someone's blood, I vomit because they are too poor. Their blood is too poor. It's not good blood. It's just not the good blood. So can I actually, like, convince anyone to follow me to a dark room somewhere? Or shall we continue with the boss battle? Sleep with me. That didn't work. These 2 are very glitchy. Like, she's okay right now, but he's having a bit of a, like...
So nice
So-
to see you again.
Do you smell toast? Are you okay? This seems like a stroke situation.
So how is Bruno doing?
He's not talking to anyone. Okay. Still better than cigars? Not a fan of cigars? Oh, some people can be snacked. Ah, yes, the bedroom one. Okay, yes. I do remember we found the bedroom last time. But I don't have the lockpick. I had to use, like, lockpick to get to them. So we might... Jesus Christ. We might actually leave there and we might continue down to the zombies.
Hi. I don't think we've met before.
This game has no glitches. Stream reporter for slander. And hello, Mr. Vinland. How are you going? Yes, no glitches at all. This Vampire the Masquerade is known for its very opposite of Cyberpunk run, where everything runs smoothly indeed. I own a tobacco pipe just to pull out and act superior to the vapors. I like that. Like just this like everyone's vaping, you just pull out a tobacco pipe and you're like old school. I said Maria Rossellini on my invitation. I like this lady. She's crazy.
That's pretty funny. Everyone here's so serious.
Yes, they are.
Maria
Take me to the
Milano.
zombies,
It's
ma'am.
a pleasure to meet you, Maria. Are you from the Chicago Rosalinis?
Why not? It's a hell of a town.
Oh, you must give my regards to Great Aunt Frances when you get back. I stayed with her last time I was out that way. She was very sweet to me.
That's very nice. It will be revealed to Aunt Frances. The thing is, we
I'm
stumbled
from back
on
east.
the boss
The
thing,
Giovannis
so
have
I don't
been
know
nice
if we can
enough to
do it
let me
again.
stay
It was
here while I
magic when we
finish
did
up
it.
the studies.
Actually, why am I listening to her? I've listened to you already, ma'am. What sights have your young eyes witnessed? But we are flesh and blood, so are you. Things do not die here, they become servile.
Forget about it, real.
No, no. Ah! You look so grown but act so illegal. What the f... What is up with the Jeff's conversation?
I just remembered something I have to do.
No, come back, come back.
Excuse me. Just
Shut up.
leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
So much just happened then. Oh my god. Ah. Hello. Hello, Electro. How are you going? As the conversation ended, I was mad at the lady because the conversation didn't go the way I wanted, and then Baby Yoda came and I got distracted by my anger at Baby Yoda, and then I flailed and then a woman ended up dead. Baby Yoda has officially killed somebody. Good intro, Electro. That was a fantastic intro. Thank you so much for the bits and the panic. Mocavians, I'm telling you, ruin any party, or they make the party. Alright, this time, we will
I'm
go...
working on my master's.
Shut up, young woman.
There's
2.
something I want to show you.
Okay, good.
You
That's the
absolutely
one she
can't
likes.
tell
No
anyone,
means no, Taliesin.
even
Your
other
resolution of
people
this
who
conflict is
think.
very problematic.
Follow me.
No means no. Alright, so murder? And hello, Knife Crazy, how are you going? Did you come in time just for the wonderful murder? Being pushy and aggressive with pretty women at parties. Horrible. They started it. Look, she glitched into 2 people before. It's her fault. She's glitching. We did talk to the others. We helped this lady, by the way. So we told this lady the secrets. And we ruined everybody else. We ruined the lives of men. So we did a good job today.
Come on.
Yes, coming. Show us your secrets. No means yes means murder. Yes means murder. It all means murder. It's all her fault. She was asked. Well, she denied me. This doesn't make it better, does it? That sentence. She did. Show me your zombies. Take me to your zombies. That dress, it must suck when it gets cold to be wearing that. Like, there's not a lot on her clothing. And it's glitching through her flesh, which has to be uncomfortable. You know when your clothing just glitches through your flesh? The phrasing, yes, was quite bad there, wasn't it? Oh, the room that makes me sad. I'm going to ignore the part that makes me sad. Grab book. Okay. Ma'am, show me.
What they do in this room?
Horrible things. I slurp out the cold red sauce.
Know what they do with the corpses?
They dump them downstairs.
I shouldn't do this, but
I still
show
don't
you.
understand why
It's
this
pretty
woman
weird
wants
from
to show
here.
me this.
Don't
I like
say
the
I
idea
didn't
that she's
warn
just
you.
really high
Oh,
or
I'm
something
ready to
at
run.
this.
You'll understand when it happens. Follow me.
Cancel talent. It's Jeff doing it, not me. I'm just making excuses for Jeff. What happens if I do press that? This was a mistake, wasn't it? As soon as I did this, I was like, I shouldn't. Oh no! It wasn't a mistake. How did you phase down here?
They don't usually attack. Just don't provoke them.
Where's my weapon? Hello. Jeff is a conduit for your actions. Remember to find book. Yes, it was. Yeah, we've got the book. Yeah, that was the correct book, right? She's probably doing lines in the bathroom just trying to get through a very boring party. That's fair. She's just shortcut. She's like,
They're coming to get us.
this is a very boring party. I need to deal with that because I don't think she's moving up in the family. Do you know what I mean? She doesn't strike me as a real go-getter. Ma'am, are you coming? We need you to come get... what's sparkly over here? Ooh. I found an unknown. I want the unknown. I gained unknown! Where is she? Is she going to come out to play? You think the book is in the kitchen? Just don't provoke them. Starts punching zombies 1.5 seconds later. She's crying now. Nope, I've got it. I have the book, Dale. I have the book for pressure. Yes, it was with the horrible room. I do. You have retrieved both ocular items for pressure. You should visit her again. It was in the lab. Is she going to come with us? What are you doing? Stop crying. Stop whimpering. I'm murdering for you. Come with me. Don't be afraid. I have a sword. This is the opposite of needing to be afraid. I'm just going to walk away then. They'll eat you. Bye. Go eat the lady. I've got other things to do. I'm not going to pay attention to that room. Oh, it's locked. Why is she broken? Does she want me to kill them all? Or is she mad that I provoked them? Yeah, they keep the necromancy book near the corpse prep room. Not sus. Things are sus when Tellus is saying them. Okay, trying to backseat game, but it can be missed. No, that is fine, Dale. Especially with something like that. I do really appreciate that. So thank you for mentioning it. I would rather you guys be like overcautious and help me not miss something important like that. Is she? Have I broken the game? I'm trying to leave her, Ren. I'm trying to leave her, but the game won't let me. I'm willing to feed her to the zombies, but the game is like, no, don't do that. Ah! Hooray! I can leave her. The game listened to me. Thank you, game. I bet she's going to teleport in front of us, isn't she? She's going to appear like, wow, what a scary room. That or she actually was eaten by zombies this time round. I think she was actually eaten by zombies this time round. Huh. Doesn't she, like, show us the way? Never mind. I live in here now. Get off me, zombies. No, I don't have any brains. Otherwise, I wouldn't be in this situation, you fools. Go away from me. If I had brains, we wouldn't be doing this right now. Oh my god, stop trying to eat what isn't there. I'm a diet person, for God's sake. It's like a Diet Coke. No sugar, just taste. No brains, just violence. Is there a way out? That thing looks like a way out. There we go. Okay. This music does go hard. It's great. She does that if you don't set off the zombies. I see. That was the problem. Jeff is off-brand Blade again. I am. You don't have the patience to escort her. Then you don't get an escort who knows where the secret switches are. She was just there to show you the underground. And now I go in the pit. Now I go in the pit. And this is all my own doing. Because, like, last time I didn't swing at it. Like, I didn't mean to murder the zombie. It was just there. I can't be blamed for attacking what was in my face. I mean, it was in front of me that entire time. Can you open that? No. Stop it! Bad! Zombies! Go eat your own— well, no, I just said I was as brainless as you guys, so you are eating your own kind. I can't blame you there. Thank you, doorway. This is 100%— so we have already done this in another lifetime that we reverted back because we wanted to go to the mansion, and now this is completely different. This is what I really like about Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, is I'm doing the exact same thing I did a while ago, but it's completely different. It's a completely different experience, which I really love. Like, it just really speaks to how great this game is. Even during the rushed portions, it had variety. Last time it took us quite a lot further. Yes, it did. We went a lot further with shortcuts. And then I decided to just go the long way, apparently. Because it's me and I can't have anything easy. I have attention span. It does not last long. Like sentence. Alright. We'll find our way through. We'll find it. Is this the way through or is this the way backwards? I think we're going backwards. Or I'm being tortured. It's one of the two. But I don't want to go in the pit. It does count as a creepy basement, it does. Imagine being a Giovanni hosting a party and some dipshit Malkavian sneaks in, stirs up the tea, and then kills all the zombies. You'd be so mad. What's wrong with the squirrels? It picks up a lot of insult language. It does, doesn't it? Does this count as a creepy basement? Yes. Well, being a Giovanni, they probably deserved it. That's also fair, Knife Crazy. They do deserve it. It's creepier than your basement. I think I'm gonna have to go through the zombies again. I don't want to be down here. I don't like it down here. I liked it better when the lady took us, like, the way we were meant to go. Because now I'm lost and confused. Why did the zombie have to be within punching range? I can't be blamed for punching what needed to be punched. I was doing good work. Why does no one ever reward me for being a hero? Always just punishment. You assume Barry has a nice basement? Nice by robot standards, I guess. Is this the way? Or is that the way? You can hug the wall and walk past the open pits. Oh, really? Nice. Thank you, Dale. Okay, so I can walk past the open pits. Okay, good to know. I do like the music, though. It is going hard. Oh, I think we've been here. I see blood. So does that mean that we are going backwards now? How does he have leprosy? Robot leprosy? I invented leprosy for robots, just for him. Does your basement have snacks? We throw in microchips occasionally. Is this... This is the way out, isn't it? Like, I don't want to actually go up, do I? I don't know anymore. Oh, god damn it. Because you went down the platform instead of following her down the hallway. Thus, you put yourself in front of the zombie. So you did yourself... The platform looked like fun! Why give me fun if you won't let me have it? I am 90% sure I'm going backwards. I am. Okay. Back down we go, everybody. This could have been an easy run if the platform hadn't just looked fun to me. I thought it would be a fun ride. My basement is alright when I'm allowed outside of the shame circle. Barry and his shame circle. Okay. Hugging the wall, quote unquote. It looks more like I was running over the air, but that's okay. Silly, Malky. Always a good time to go down. We must always go down. That is the rule now. We are going down forever. If we have the option to go down, we will now take the down option. Please let me go down, game. I would really like to go down now instead of just across. It's a specific strain of robot leprosy. Are you a way forward? Damn it. Alright, that seems to be taking me back, doesn't it? Like, that's taking me back in a circle. I'm almost willing just to go back and literally follow that lady. Because I feel like we've managed to do something very silly. Come on, Jeff, how do we get out? You got us into this situation, Jeff. You need to get us out of it. Here's a very important question. Did you try to kill the ghosts at the hotel? Yes, I did. I did, Faceless. Did I succeed? That's a different matter. But I did try to murder them. I really liked the hotel. I thought it was quite good. How did you find the hotel, Faceless? Yes, we're going down! Hooray! I wanted to go down. That's all I wanted. Yes, 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 yes. And we're going to do that. Hooray, we did it! We got there! Ah, see, that's where you went wrong, Faceless. You're using a gun. I don't use guns. I just use stabbing. Basements can be cool because usually nobody bothers you down there. That's why basements are dangerous. What did I just hear? Sorry, something just went bleep on my computer and I'm very confused. I don't know why I did that. Ah, I see. Hello, Ronan. How are you going? It was Steam. I was freaking out. Well done, Ronan. Well done.
Kindred, your presence here violates the agreement between our leaders. Leave now.
Oh yes,
or
this is
face the consequences of your actions.
Where do you think this anger stems from? Your father, maybe. That's right. He didn't like when I said that last time.
There is
Gonna
an
say it again.
alliance between your leader,
Someone is talking to you on
LaCroix,
Steam.
and
Sounds like,
Mrs.
yes, that is what
Zhao.
happened, Mr. Vinland. I just...
You violate the agreement.
You are correct.
If you do not leave, we are not responsible for your death.
I didn't like it. I didn't get to shoot the axe-wielding maniac. Well, okay, did you, Faceless, who have you given the necklace to? Who did you give the necklace to? I don't want to say any more just in case, but that might change things. I liked the level thematically because I thought it was a really cool level design. Like, I've not really seen too many games who had something like that hotel pulled off. Like, I thought that was so cool. Like, the way everything changes in that level. That was, I think, like, peak level design, the game, in many ways. It's a bad sound because I immediately looked down to see if someone was chatting to me on Steam. I like that. Like, anyone on Steam heard that beep just now and were like, what the f is going on my computer? I can't kill the bloodmen. I see. Imagine trying to shoot a ghost. That's crazy talk. Well, I tried to stab the ghost. I do not see these buns. Alliance. Is that another word for untruth? Why do you always talk before the fight? Blah, 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 blah. That one.
We'll give you one more chance to leave this
The other one
place
is yawning
and
at me.
keep your life.
Now, from memory, this is actually quite a
Go.
tough fight. They kicked my ass last time. In the words of George Washington, no can do, Pedro.
The time for decisions has passed.
Okay.
We Chang brothers accept your life graciously.
Good luck, but my life is mine. Whee! Blade brother, claw brother. Bye. Ow. Do. Bye. That's right. This is why I had... Oh, just stop that. How do I go back up to you guys? Oh, here it is. Hang on. Yes. How's your staircase, little man? Is it a good staircase? Haha, is your brother having trouble getting in here because his pixels don't know what to do on the staircase? Wahahaha. Enjoy your pixel trap. Staircase for the win. Once I kill you, your brother will have no one to distract me from killing him. I'm going to drink some blood, then I'm going to get his pixels trapped on something. Cheese fights forever. Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. That is a very, yes, that's a very good reference there. I do like that. I can see that now. Well, the ghost shouldn't have stood there menacingly. This is really, okay, so this is an easy fight if you go invisible. Can they not see me if I go invisible? Yes, I actually used the chalice just before. Oh, hang on, it's filled with stuff now. Oh, because I was stabbing him. That makes sense. Because I killed the zombies! You know what? Good point, Mr. Finland. Good point. Can't fight with that. Or with cheese, apparently. Yeah, let's use our chalice. I used it just before. I did remember at the start of the stream. Ah! Bad man. Very bad man. What are you doing on the staircase? Did you just... The hell? Hey! None of that. I am the one who cheeses, sir. I am the one who cheeses. Mine. Shh, game. Doing something. Yay! Now I'm Wolverine! Yay! Now I'm knockoff Wolverine! Okay, that was a lot easier, that fight. Fights are easy when you put them in staircases. I suck in combat because I spent all my points into social. Ah, so you've got awful social. I only got good at fights, Faceless, once I learned my Macavian magic. You can turn invisible again every time you turn a corner or the stairs, and you get a massive damage bonus for breaking stealth with Amelia. Of course, yes! That makes sense, Mr. Vinland. You basically just go full rogue on them instead. That makes sense as to why that would work. They'll cover a ton of the game, but allows a couple of bits that need some combat. There are a few. That wasn't cheat, GG. Well, thank you, Ren. You're like, that wasn't cheesing. That was using the staircase tactically. Did I get more blood from this? No. I actually want to look at here. You've destroyed the Yokai demon. Oh, that's because we did everything in Chinatown, Hollywood. Gary's informed you the sarcophagus in the GM. He's drawn you a map. You have retrieved both oculate. Okay. Down we go. Tactical cheese, go! I would like the coffin now game. Thank you. That's our reward. And I get to be knockoff Wolverine. You're thinking human logic expected guns to be way better. I think the guns are good if you put skills into them. Faceless, as my understanding. Human logic, boring. Use insane logic. Faceless. But yeah, the guns in this game are good, right, if you put the points into them. That's my understanding, is the guns are actually good if you put the points in. Oh, hi.
My Wunderkind returns. In my entire court, I knew there was only one who could have succeeded in this task.
You didn't think it was me. You were, like, talking pretty shite about me earlier, sir.
Sarcophagus is ours. Come. I've granted Beckett's request to study and document all the markings of the sarcophagus. You've met Beckett, haven't you? Let's go take a look inside and see what the commotion around the city has really been all about.
I hope this is an alien situation. It comes down and eats your face. That's what I'm hoping. They suffer to dementation as... Guns are for puny humans, not real supernatural predators. Real supernatural predators use other things, like insanity. He looks like General... He does! Thank you! Okay, I've been trying to think in my head who he looks like. He does look like General Hux from Star Wars. He does look like... And he sounds a bit like Hux.
You will be rewarded for your work, I promise. Now, let's go open the sarcophagus.
Really hope that whatever it is eats him. Yes, it's been sitting under the tree for so long. I can't wait. Oh, there we go. Look at how... Wow. Jeff is very awkward when walking.
So far?
Unfortunately for the Heralds of Doom, it appears we won't be opening Pandora's box. The markings, as far as I can tell, are of Assyrian origin. An extraordinary piece, but nothing earth-shattering.
I see. Then there is no good reason why we shouldn't open it.
He's so weak. That's cute.
Beckett, do you see any mechanism for the lid?
You're a weak
I haven't as yet
vampire.
had a chance to pore over it with my fine-tooth comb. I think I have one in my bag.
Why won't it open, Beckett?
Because you're a prick. It probably doesn't want to talk to
It
you.
looked as if it had been opened on the Dane. I want it open.
He's a
You
child.
and Beckett, figure out a way to open it. I need to know what's inside. I have other matters to attend to.
Do you have a rocket launcher?
Contact me when a solution has been found.
He's such a child. He is very Hux-like. Oh my
The
god.
depths to which I'll sink to prove others wrong.
He really has
The
a
young
Hux
ones get
personality.
So temperamental. Fortunately for Sebastian, is it? I'd already made up my mind to open the sarcophagus, if only to show the city that Gehenna, contrary to popular belief, has not begun.
This one reminds me of a hipster. It's made of stone. Get someone here with a hammer and crack it open. I know! Like, this would be so easy to open. Also, aren't they vampires? Don't they have superhuman strength? Like, can't he just be like, hey, several vampires, come and push this stone lid off? Beckett serving the shade. Right. TNT and Key have the same amount of letters. Yes, actually, that I like number 4. Yes, we're going number 4.
Yes, how foolish of me. That would be the sound, reasonable course of action. A priceless piece of history, by all means. Run out and pick up some TNT.
He rolled his eyes at me. Brilliant. That's why you have your own TV show.
How have you gotten this far? Here's what we're going to do. I know of someone who can help. His name is Dr. Anders Johansson, a professor of archaeology from
It's
Norway.
a stone lid,
He was the
guys.
one
Even if we're not
responsible for
blowing it
finding
up.
the sarcophagus. And as far as I know,
just knocked
the
my
only
ratata down.
authority on its origin and design.
This is a sarcophagus. How can you not? It's not complicated, guys. It's just heavy. Do you not lift things as vampires? Do you even lift, bro? Is he in the bathroom? You can always find mortals in there.
Until yesterday, he could have been found in his suite at the Empire Hotel.
Oh, did I
downtown.
murder him?
But when I stopped by earlier this evening, all I found was spilt coffee on a morning paper. Appears he's been abducted.
Damn aliens. Then that's who did it, right?
I detected the scent of myrrh incense, which is usually burned in monasteries. Also,
aliens
I
could
found
burn
beach
it too.
sand in part of a muddy footprint.
Aliens
Putting
could
two
walk
and
on the
two
beach in mud as
together, I
well.
located a monastery near a beach in Malibu, where I believe hunters are holding Johansson captive.
It could still be aliens who are hunting him captive in a beach in Malibu. I'm just saying, nothing you said disproves aliens, sir. Hux is just a nerd. He is a nerd. Do vampires not have crowbars? Crowbars all supernatural strength, apparently. You probably did. Most of the murder in town is because of you lately. I know. I'm like, did I murder him? Am I holding him hostage? Neat. I would have not taken. I would have taken the opportunity to see if mattresses can fly. I love Jeff. I love being Malkavian. It's just too much fun.
Actually, there were 2 hunters on the roof of the building opposite the hotel who were positively delighted to tell me everything they knew, provided I stopped dangling them headfirst over the side.
Did you kill them afterwards? Because you should have. The hunters collect archaeologists now. Good, they need a hobby.
The hunters abducted Dr. Johansson for his own protection. Or at least that's how they've justified it. He's being held by the Society of Leopold and used, quite ingeniously, as bait for Prince LaCroix's minions.
That's me! I'm one of those! I saw someone's arm in my fridge. All I can think of when I hear Hux in... Oh, swear to me. Swear to me. A Leopold is a good name for a turtle. Alright, I'm a fish. Where's the hook?
You'll have to go to the monastery and find a way into the tunnels beneath, where the hunters are holding Johansson. I'm afraid I can't accompany you, but then it's best you go alone.
Why?
Too many of us might set them off, like fundamentalists on contrary opinion.
I'm sorry, but if you're a hunter and a vampire's coming for you, I don't think it matters how many. You get set off regardless, right? Like, what? Hunters are like, oh, 1 vampire by itself, that's perfectly fine, but 2 vampires, that's a bit sussy. Like, is that in their hunter creed or something like that? You shall only do harm to vampires in multiples, never in a singular. Can I borrow your airship?
I wouldn't recommend walking. Certainly, Sebastian's already provided cab fare. I'm sure he always spares no expense when archaeology is at stake.
I'm sure he doesn't. I love how Jeff is insane but also poetic. That's what I really like about the way that they've written the Malkavian, is they've not just written gibberish. They've written this like fun style of twisted reality where you can see what they're trying to say, but it's just through several lenses of distorted words, and it's absolutely brilliant. I feel so connected to this Jeff like I have not with any other character I've played. I know when I replay this as a different character, because I'm going to go Gangrel, I think, when I play it again. I know I'm going to be like, but I miss Jeff. He is smarmy. He is smarmy and sassy, yes. Master of Snark. Yeah, I don't want to punch him as much as the Prince, though. I think the Prince has, like we've all said, he looks like Hux, so he has a much more punchable face. I do wish ill on this man, though. I want something from your brain. Why am I still here? I should be gone. I cannot hunt hunters in this sorry state. I must get repaired.
Remember, Dr. Johansson is an innocent. He has no idea we actually
wipe the smile
exist.
off. Yes, I would like to wipe the
Try
smile
not
off this
to
man's
put
face.
the idea in his head.
What idea? Seriously, it's just stone, guys. It's just stone with like what seems to be echidnas with their quills taken out, suckling off a woman cat thing who's holding snakes. Like, that is weird. I will give you that. That's a weird symbol. Can we not open it in case that's inside there? Like, I'm into weird stuff, but I don't really want to deal with that walking around. Do you know what I mean? Like, what even is that? I'm assuming they're suckling and they're not, like, attachments. Like, they're not, like, you know, fused into the cat lady thing, which would be even more terrifying if they were, like, just weird growths and they were all attached. You know, I'm gonna stop staring at the weird thing. I like how it has a little tail. Maybe we should pull this, like, tail lever thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, maybe this opens the sarcophagus. Also, I like how the prince is right here. Like, this entire conversation would have easily been overheard. I haven't actually looked at the prince's paintings, I think. I think something goes in the top. In the top. Oh, where this hole is? Yeah, that makes... There's a couple of holes, actually. Yeah, there's a bunch of holes. Why can you guys not open this? Just drill down. They are boob tassels, like a cabaret show. Die Pinderkinders. It's a lamisu. Oh, so do you know what that is? Badges? I don't think they're badges. Because they have, like, sort of weird snouts. Ancient Assyrian. Right. Okay, wait, you reckon it's badges? Okay, so Rubber and Barry, you reckon they're badges. But that doesn't look like a badger snout. That looks more like an echidna or an anteater sort of snout type thing. They could be bigger anteaters. There's some people attacking each other. There's some other people attacking each other. There's a wanker. There's another wanker, but in brighter clothing. There's a dead man and a man running away. And that's a man being pushed down a hill. You have weird taste in art. Alright, let's go talk to Heather. I want to believe they are. So we're going to go with their badges. Okay. That second wanker is Alexander the Great, is it not? Was it Alexander the Great? Why did he have Alexander the Great there? That seems like an odd choice. Nah, yes, Prisha. We can talk to her as well. We have her gifts, but let's talk to Heather first. Were some of them the same paintings you slashed with Jeanette? I don't think so. That's the legend of Cain and Abel in the painting, not weird or vampire. Was that? Okay, like, honestly, that, because I was thinking what Barry was mentioning earlier, because it was, just before, was that we slashed up the paintings for Jeanette. I walked the wrong way again, and they were Cain and Abel, and I was like, these feel like those paintings we saw before, but different. So it was Cain and Abel. Now I'm confused. I don't think they were exactly the same, but maybe, like, they were the Cain and Abel, the first couple. So was that meant to be Cain dressed as a wanker, aka Alexander the Great? You know what, we're just gonna go talk to Pisha now, because, like, she's on our way. Then we'll go talk to Heather. To Pisha! You wanna hit a quick save? No reason at all? Alright, and now we have to go through all the way there. And then I have to hurt you all by taking the long way back out again. Okay, make a mental note, Talos. Let's go. There should be a easier way to get to her. And I'm going to say that because I said that last time, and some of you are hurting right now because you've explained that there is an easier way, and I've just said to you once again, I wish there was an easier way. You may all shake your heads at the suffering incoming. Me go through hole. Alexander the Great is the idol of every petty princeling. It does come up a lot, doesn't he? People were very, very into him. The Jeanette paintings were legend of Lilith. They were legend of Lilith. Okay, so they had... But they had Cain and Abel in part of it, didn't they? So Jeanette's were the Lilith one, specifically, but there was Cain and Abel there, and so the princess is specifically Cain and Abel? So it's like the same wanker throughout history? Like, just... like, and that being Cain, I assume. Like, you know, after he becomes the vampire. Getting down here is easy. If you opened the shortcut the first time you came down. That's true. That would make sense, right? Damn, I'm being poetic. The Malkavianness is rubbing off on me. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. You want the Malkavian madness to rub off on you. Hux probably personally knew Alexander the Great. He's probably a descendant from Alexander the Great. He feels like someone that Alexander the Great would turn into one of him. Right. The madness is contagious. It's a good thing. Hi. Alright.
Yes.
The Dead Book Widow. About the prizes you seek. I didn't mean to pluck your web. I am gone. I will let the widow finish it.
The Voce del Morte. Giovanni never willingly share their secrets, and I've had little success infiltrating their strongholds. How did you obtain this?
I like to think she's tried to get into the Giovanni mansion every time they have a party like this. Like, she never wipes the blood off her face. she just rocks up dressed exactly like this. And she's like, why won't they ever let me in? And she's just looking at the other woman who like vomited red wine everywhere and probably got it over herself. She's like, I'm exactly like this woman. Let me in. From memory, it's Cain kills Abel, Cain is banished, Cain meets Lilith, Cain spurns Lilith. That seems from my memory correct. Lacroix not Hux, but close enough. Oh, I see. Right. Lacroix probably knew Alexander the Great. The lady wears very little in the way of clothing. Well, if you're going to be eating people all the time, the body fluids are going to get everywhere. I can understand not wearing a lot of clothing. Like, if you're constantly having to wash up. Air vent to the ceiling right behind her. Easy way out. Ah, thank you, Knife Crazy. Oh, I see it. To the left. Let's go through the air vent. She needs all the wet naps. She does. She does need a lot of wet wipes, doesn't she? I just almost finished that mission. Excellent. Then wear a bib. Yeah, but like that's not stylish and cool. I mean, it's more stylish and cool to cover yourself in the blood of your enemies than it is to have the blood of your enemies on a bib. Like, that's a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Like, okay, so you break into some monster's den and you're there to go kill the monster, right? And the monster is the person monster's covered in blood and the dead corpse is there and they're like, nom, I like to eat the body and put the blood all over my body. That's terrifying, right? But you break into this same monster's den and it's wearing like a little bib. And it's like, oh, just a second, I need to make sure the blood doesn't get anywhere. I'm very concerned about proper manners. You're less intimidated on the second one, aren't you? You're a bit more confused and much less intimidated. So that's why you can't wear a bib. Like, it's practical, isn't stylish and cool. That's right. It's not practical and it's not cool. And you're not going to, like, scare attackers off with it. Only Malkies are smart enough to wear bibs. Stacks of them stolen from Lebdovsa. Can you imagine that? Like, okay, at the point that you break in and someone's wearing a giant, like, body-sized bib made out of other bibs stitched together, like some insane mess, that starts to get more scary when you see them all, like, just stitched together somehow. I'd be more scared if they had a bib. It shows the vampire had given thought to the situation. Just gotta lay down newspapers. Like in What We Do in the Shadows. They never knew I was there, nor did I. Where did I go?
It will take some time to translate and unlock the secrets of this. I will have to move on from this city to evade any Giovanni seeking it. Take this. This will complete the terms we agreed to, and I think it is adequate.
No, come back.
It is
come
the key
back.
of Alamut. It instills dread in those that would harm you and makes it harder for them to strike you. Make no mistake.
That is
our
a good
dealings
reward.
do not make us allies.
I wanted to sleep with you,
If
but
indeed
that's
we meet
fine.
again,
I will
do
take
not
that reward.
ask me for any favors. I will give you this final advice, however. Leave this city. These are its final nights. Discord looms heavy.
I like her eyes.
felt
They're
this
really
before.
pretty. Yes, the discard hangs over us like a heavy apple on a withering branch. One can jump high, but never escape gravity. Farewell. My cousin was an extra in that film, same as my auntie. That's awesome, Faceless. I would love to have been like an extra in a film like that. It's such a good film. Oh, I can get up here. I lay down plastic sheeting for my victims, like an Atomic Blonde. Just lay it down. Like, just do a full Dexter and have the entire room in plastic. And one of my brother's best mate, Grandma, was the lady that, what's-his-face marries. Oh, really? That's awesome. That is so awesome. Open up. Wow. That's so much quicker. Thanks, Knife Crazy. Do extras get royalties? I don't think so. I don't think they do. I think they just get to be extras and then sometimes they accidentally get super famous for being awesome. Extras are lucky to get paid at all. That's true. And not just donuts. So, what did our gift we just get? So I guess we just have that. Can I... If Ozzy was here, I'm sure he could tell you what this is. You need a research skill of at least 8 to use this item. I don't have enough research. I need more skills. I have 19 experience points, but I want to put things into everything. Like, I don't know what I want to do with my points. Ugh. This is my struggle every time. Okay, so we're going to go to Heather. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go to Heather. But actually, now I'm here. So we've finished everything in Santa Monica. Downtown, we still have that one. That's fine. Hollywood, we still need to do the Gary's thing. Gary will trade a poster of Ming Xiao for a tape of last year's Jockshot magazine swimsuit. Just put the tape in there. Does anyone know where that is? Because I would like to do that. Extra skin lunch. I got nothing. That sucks. What were you in, Faceless? Hang on. What were you in? That's what cheat codes are for. This is around the time when guns become really good. You can probably go firearm 6 pretty quickly. True, Mr. Vinland, but like... But I've spent this entire time not doing guns. It would be a shame to switch to guns now. I like stabbing. The cheat codes just to get all the experience points. I'd almost be tempted. For that one, think of when you get pictures of partially clad ladies in the game. Do I go to the porno store? So go to the porno store? Okay, we'll go to the porno store. Hi, can I have money?
Right? Been a while. Your money's been piling up.
Yes!
Yeah, that should provide for an interesting evening.
Your blessing is always appreciated, goddess. Oh, it's only 250. You gave me way more last time. Alright, let's go find Heather. Heather, I hope you're doing something cool. Who might sell them? You were in Poppy. I did not see Poppy. Was Poppy good? A 2021 drama based on a book of the same name about a Down syndrome girl. Right! What, were you just like in the background somewhere? Oh no, it's the Asian Theater.
What's the hops, bro?
What?
Good evening.
Okay, so it's actually in the Asian Theater, not the porn store. Oh, Asian Theater is Tap Hotel. Oh, right. Now I'm with you guys. I think it was released outside New Zealand. Oh, fair enough. Was it? Did you like the film Faceless? Did you like, I'm assuming you watched it, yeah? Did you like it? Caution. Caution the unicorn. You've yet to see it? Oh, okay, so you haven't seen it yet yourself. My cousin nicknamed the Hollywood because he is extra in home and away. Your cousin's nickname is Hollywood because he's an extra in home and away. I see, I like that. He's an extra in home and away and he's nicknamed Hollywood. Nice. This is my apartment. Hey. Oh, hi.
Heard anything?
Yes, many things. Secrets for me only. Nope, you?
Did you hear the one about the tuna and the chef?
Worm-laden rain.
This is beautiful. I'm so glad this is happening. I love that story. No, tell me about it.
The tuna walks into a sushi restaurant, says to the chef, "Hey, you killed my father." Chef says to the tuna, "That's my business, fish." Tuna thinks about it, says, "Then I challenge you to a game of chess. If I win, you stop being a chef forever. And if I win," asks the chef, "you can feed me to your customers." Tuna replies. So the chef and tuna play chess. Tunas love to play chess, so in a few moves, the chef was checkmated. "Well, looks like I win," says the tuna. Chef nods and plunges his knife into the fish's belly. "But I win," says the tuna, as he feels the knife wiggling into his guts. "So did your father," says the chef.
This is a very Malkavian thing to have happen. Yay. I agree with a yay here. What are you watching, Sleepy? This is the news anchorman, Sleepy. This is the news. The news is talking to my Malkavian now. I'm also in 2019 Wellington region. Sheila win secondary school's best young thespian. Wait, is that a film, Faceless? Malky TV. I like Malky TV. It's...
Good night.
Does this happen more? Can I keep getting the TV to talk to me? I want the television to keep talking to me. No, talk to me. Tell me more stories about tuna. Tell me stories of tuna! Where is Heather? Heather?
Shortly after
Where
this
are
exchange,
you?
there was a garbled shout by the co-pilot, and finally, radio silence.
Heather, the
Military
TV told me
officials have
something really
dispatched several
funny. Come
units to
here.
the area to search for the crew and
There
the
you
missing
are,
aircraft.
Heather.
Master?
The names of the pilots are
You're
being
scared.
confirmed
No.
until their
She doesn't want to say
status
anything
is
else to me?
Mobs of
Heather, why?
India stormed a policeman to
Have a convo with me, Heather.
them for the
We might as well check our emails while we're here, actually.
terrorized them for weeks.
Bloop, bloop, bloop,
and is
bloop,
thought
bloop.
to be responsible for the mysterious deaths of several village children. The deer man is reported as a 7-foot creature with horns that ambushes.
The success of a
villagers.
campaign is weighed
He has
by the
also been
commitment
closely
of your
linked to
opponent.
the deer
Commitment of
man
your
and
opponent.
killer
Okay,
UFOs,
that's
all of which
sure.
were later dismissed as mass hysteria.
No,
Freak sandstorm
it's an award.
activity
I was the
is
best young
responsible
Shakespearean
for
actor.
the
Oh, that's
destruction of
awesome,
2
Faceless.
fighter
That's
jets.
cool.
The jets were returned
What did you? Like, was this like in general? You'd done a bunch of acting things, or did you have to like act a specific thing to get was there a certain scene you acted for that to get that award type thing? Running from your scary claws. They're not scary. They're sexy. They're sexy claws. Look at this. Who would not see this and be like, wow, let's do seduction right now. You're so hot. I can't make us see our face, so unfortunately we just have to look behind. But trust me, if you could see my character from the front right now, you'd be like, that's terrifyingly arousing is what that is. I'm in love. That's what everyone says when they see my Malkavian with these claws specifically. Look at that. It's like 2 bear traps I've pulled apart. It was part of the Shakespeare competition. Well, that is cool that you won that. I doubt I would say that. It's because you'd be overcome with lust that you wouldn't be able to speak, is what you're trying to say, right, Faceless? You'd be like, wow, it's just so good. Let's go. Hello, street people. How are you?
Hey, honey. Looking for a date?
How much will you...
Ooh, I don't get to do women often. Especially ones as cute as you, sugar.
See, the claws work. The
what.
claws work. I'm
40
sexy
cent.
now. Yeah, that sounds great. Show chat that the claws work.
Well, for you only. Don't go telling any of her friends about this. The girl's gotta make a living.
I then failed to get any kind of role next year. Oh, that
Let's
sucks,
go somewhere
Faceless.
more intimate.
That's unfortunate.
You lead the way.
Alright, follow me and my claws. I never know where to take this lady. Yeah, this way seems intimate. You threw a hissy fit and quit acting forever. Do you think about getting back into it at all, Faceless?
Okay, honey. Let's see what you got.
She looks mad at me.
You're welcome.
She looks like she's going to punch me. Wow, you were apparently a very poor person. I got very... Well, I should have known that. You can't afford pants. Never mind, that's my bad, ma'am. If I'd actually taken a second to truly look at her, I would have realized she was poor if she has no pants. That's my bad. We didn't get a lot of blood. I shall make better choices. Bring me the clothed prostitutes, please. I wish to pay for the good blood. That one had no pants. Alright, so, let us... We did have a victory there. We actually fed correctly. Better choices, why start now? Because what we've done, Knife Crazy, is by making all the bad choices, we've now ruled them out. We now know what happens when we make the bad choice. It's not theoretical anymore. It's all practical. We've gained our lab results by practical application. And now we can rule out the bad stuff and just go for the good choices. That's the idea. She's not mad, she's just determined. She will not accept anything short of 100% customer satisfaction. She's ambitious and wants to grow her business into a franchise. I really, really like that idea, Mr. Vinland. Just this incredibly, incredibly committed, Nightwalker. Who's just like, no, I am here to make sure you are satisfied. Go to the one in the bar. Oh, that's true. I could have drunk from her. Yeah, exactly. Science experiment. Everything is a science experiment. This is not where I want to be. I want to be at the other end of Hollywood. Can I drink from the Hollywood person? I'm trying to remember who the Hollywood person is. Have I looked at this friggin' chicken sign? Because I don't remember looking at this friggin' chicken. That's some food friggin' chicken. Huh. Okay, cool cats. A taste to die for. Okay, having that on a packet of cigarettes is quite amusing. I'm doing this stupid explicit to farm red orbs in DSM2 and involves mashing the dodge button like a psycho, then holding down the shoot button to kill infinitely spawning fire bats. So my thumb is dying. Have you collected many orbs though, Sleepy? That's the thing. Have you collected many orbs? I will correct myself and point out Dale was right about the poster quest. This is from Karen's apartment in Santa Monica. Wait, so this one is not in the chart. Wait, okay, so sorry, I must have missed that part where Dale was saying it was in a completely different direction. So I actually want to go to downtown. It's for the first one, which you have, then Flynn sells you a later poster. Okay, so I need to go to Karen's apartment. Okay, so I need to go downtown anyway. Well, I did want to go to the blood bank, so that works out well. So instead of acting, you decided to take up law. Oh, interesting. What are you, Faith, is there a specific part of law that you want to practice? Like, are you thinking, like, you know, like, because obviously law is complicated. It's not like just criminal law and stuff, but there's like, you know, like property law, stuff like that, or, you know, all kinds of law. Is there like a specific area that you're wanting to focus on? You have to all forgive me. I am, as apparently is my normal now, just super tired at night. Thanks sleep schedule that I fixed to make me tired. So my brain is a little bit like, choo. Okay, so apartment near Mercurio's, hey? He lived not there. So that's our apartment. No, it's not. Why this way? Completely different. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Hooray! I forgot about the alleyway people. I got like 300k in 10 minutes, so it's kind of worth it. It's kind of, wow, yeah, okay, that's a lot. Then I didn't get accepted into the law program I wanted, so I threw a hissy fit, so I'm doing an arts management program so I can get into law school easier. Ah, fair, so you're going the slightly longer way around that. So what was the one that you wanted to get into, Faceless? I feel like fitting on a guy who's taking a piss would make a big mess on both you, not even worth it. Well, that's why I jump up and I wrap my legs above the pee hose level. Do you know what I mean? That's why I'm above pee hose level. So that way I don't get peed on and he just whizzes everywhere. And then when he is standing there looking like he's really drunk, right? Even though it's because he's drained of blood, no one questions it because they're like, look, he whizzed everywhere. So that's why you do it, because it's actually way more convincing. So you should always attack somebody mid-pee is what I'm getting at. Well, he had extra fluids and I helped him drain. Exactly. 10 minutes of constantly mashing the button as fast as possible. Does your hand hate you now? I had a mate who did something similar to get into law later in life. Attack a man in an alleyway who was pissing Barry. So you said his apartment's around here, right? So I can only get into 2 apartments, so that must be in here. So... well, I'm doing this now. That won't stop me. I have blood buff. What? Disciplines aren't allowed? Why? Okay, fine. What about this? How fast can I go? Will this work? Let me see if I can rush it then, game. If you're going to be difficult like that. No! Bastards. So. I'll correct myself and point out, was right about the poster. This one is from Karen's apartment near Mercurio in Santa Monica. It's so annoying. It won't let me do that. So I'm guessing that the poster is in that box. Is that what's going on? Like, not the poster, the thing. The thing I need is in here.
New Delhi has also been host to the Monkey Man, the Bear Man, and the Killer UFOs, all of which were later dismissed as mass hysteria.
So, our pickpocket is 6. If we were to get... That would be dexterity, which is 12. It does make us harder to hit, so it's worth doing that, but we wouldn't get up to that. So, security, which is 9. Stamina is... Because I wanted to put more into that, but it looks like if we want to get these posters, then I'm going to have to go dexterity. City University tried to make me pay to do English psychology, so I went to art school. So you're like, no, I'm going to do something else instead. Damn it. Yeah, I know. I was like, I really need to put some stuff into stamina. Yes, the armor. Hang on. That's right, because that's right, because the game calculates... Hey, Barry. Not on the way that... Yeah, it calculates the armor. I already had it off. I think. No? No, I don't. No, of course you don't. We literally were looking at the sexy cop costume. That's right, because it calculates it in a weird way. Lockpicking 7. Alright, do you know what? Yeah, that works. So if I put one more in dexterity... And I am going to put some more into stamina.
For the destruction of 2
there we go. And hello, Ozzy. How are you going? Hope you're going well.
When they disappeared off of radars.
There's not much lockpicking coming up in the future. Lots of bullets, though. Stamina will pay off. True. I just want to get all the posters.
So thick with sand that the sun was being blocked.
All right.
Shortly after this exchange, there was a
I'm just very keen to get every poster. We did it, everyone. We've got the poster. And we're going to put our good armor back on. I figure it, that's why I went, so, because I figure that there isn't going to be a lot of, I figure there's not going to be a lot of lockpicking coming up as we get towards the end, but since dexterity is about its ability to hit, dexterity means your character's ability to hit harder, act more agile, and soak damage, I figure, putting something more into dexterity isn't going to hurt. Do you know what I mean? That's still going to help us for the more fighty things. Whereas if I'd put it into security, which was cheaper, that was only going to help us with the lockpicking. So I figured that was the better way to go about it. Nope. Put your cop costume back on. And are you wearing your claws? No, put your claws back on. Now, to our mailbox. Or not. Yeah, exactly. You got to catch them all. I love Pokemon, as I say that, but the truth is I only love 151 Pokemon, and then I enjoy thoroughly another 100 Pokemon, and then I loathingly look at the rest of them, and I don't count them as actual Pokemon. Just mishmashed messes that make it impossible for me to enjoy the games. You go in there now. That's for you. I just want them to redo Pokemon. With updated games and graphics, but without all these wanky Pokemon in the way. All the garbage ones. Just get rid of all the garbage ones and give me the good Pokemon. It's sad. It's a sad day when I count Mr. Mime as not a garbage Pokemon anymore.
Stop doing that, Mother.
It always freaks me out when the voice says stop doing that, when I'm in the middle of doing something annoying. I only saw some Pokemon anime, but I didn't play the game. See, the games are so much fun, Sleepy. The games are so much fun, like the first ones. And then what happens is they add too many Pokemon, and most of them are bad Pokemon. One might just call them all garbage Pokemon, in fact. As I have done repeatedly tonight. Boss, got another poster just collecting dust. If you want to trade, looks like one of the... Anarx did some art photos before she got embraced. It's all yours. Is that the angry chick who's angry at the world? It's all yours for the low price of the wooden pool toy prop from the glittering. Might be in Metalhead Industries. You've talked to Mick Nick, right? In the mailbox like before. So do I need to go to the Nosferatu underground again? Is that what is it underground in the Nosferatu nest? Is that where that one is? I like the movies. The first movie was sad because Pikachu was pretend dead for a bit, or Ash was pretend a bit dead for a bit, but then the Pikachu cried, and then tears healed everything. You had some trading cards. I loved the trading cards. I actually had every single, for the original cards that ran, I used to have all 151 of the cards. Like, I had them all. And then an awful person threw them out. So, I lost them. It was very sad. I've got 7 blood, I'm fine. Actually, you know what, while we're here, we might as well. Actually, they had a Pokemon trading card video game, which was really, really old, and that was so much fun. Yes, this one's at the 3rd location for Midnick's missions. Wait. It's not... Barry, where is the 3rd location for Midnick's missions? Because I know where Midnick is.
My wrist over a plastic salad bowl and spurted a few jets of the stuff until the bowl felt about right for 2 more bags. All just to fill your order. I hope you enjoy it.
I don't like this man. I've never enjoyed this man. Everything about this man is just bad. I was so mad when Ash came back to life. You're like, I want Ash to die, and then he'd go on for like another 10 years, never dying. I am perfectly invested in this idea that a chandelier evolved naturally in the wild. A chandelier evolved naturally in the wild. Thank you, Mr. Vinland. You're pointing out the biggest issue with the recent Pokemon is it's just inanimate objects. Like, why did a chandelier evolve naturally in the wild? It's stupid. It's a stupid premise. I'm just thinking of like the original Pokemon, the 100 afterwards, and I'm like the worst you get with the original 100 is like the Voltorb, right? Like that's the worst, and that's not even that bad. Like it's just, you know, you could say Pokeballs copied their design. Vandal is a creepy creeper. He is knife crazy. He's just like everything about him. I love the character models in this game because they're just so intense. It's just perfect. Technically I did play Pokemon games, but I only played weird spin-offs like Mystery Dungeon and Pokemon Pinball. I like that, Sleepy. You only ever played the spin-off editions. You need to go to the first, so you need to... Oh, so we haven't taught... Oh, I've not got Mitnix. That's what you mean. Right. He strangles kittens. Does he? I hate him even more. Thank you, Knife Crazy. I hate him even more. Metalhead Industries is in Hollywood. It is in Hollywood. Okay. I was so invested in the idea that people eat Pokemon. They do eat Pokemon faceless. You see in the anime that people eat Pokemon. It's a thing they do. Squirtle Gang. Squirtle Gang. The entire concept of Pokemon is stupid. Don't say that, Knife Crazy. It's cockfighting for grade schoolers. Yes. Yes, you are correct. But it's if the cocks could tell you that they wanted to fight. And then they could have magical powers, and you could evolve the cocks into even more powerful cocks. That's the difference, though. That's the ultimate difference, though, Knife Crazy. Ash has been 10 years old for 25 years. He's a kindred. Probably a Gangrel in his control Pokemon, just high-level animalism. I like that equivalent there. In the Mystery Dungeons game, instead of being a Pokemon trainer, you actually play as Pokemon. There's no people in the game, but only Pokemon living in a Pokemon society. Yes, I'd heard that that's actually one of the really fun things about that game. Was they just like, let's get rid of the people and just have the Pokemon there. I'll take some Crimson Elixir. Yes, let's buy all 3. Okay, onwards we go. Right, so we need to go find Mitnick then. Let's go through. I can evolve a cock just fine without slavery and death matches. Just... Fair enough. Is this the way to the taxi? Yes, who does not want to evolve cocks?
Where to?
Let's go to Hollywood. Because we need to go... Guys, underground. Alright, to the graveyard. Yeah, but that takes thousands of years. By making them kill each other, it only takes weeks. What have you started, Talos? I didn't bring up cockfighting. You look at Knife Crazy for that one, Barry. I was just having a pleasant conversation with Knife Crazy about cockfights. Nothing else. Oh, happy modding, Barry. This is not the way to the graveyard. This is not the way to the graveyard at all. Don't look at me, I'm innocent. That's what all people say, Knife Crazy. That sounds like a... That's what all the guilty say. On Peter Games. Oh, wait, hang on. Have I...
No.
I must have been down this way. I must have been down this way. Why does this feel so unfamiliar to me? No, that feels familiar. That feels familiar. I'm trying to remember how to get to the goddamn graveyard. Like, I vaguely... Yeah, no. I remember here, because this is where the creepy guy with the tape was, so we found that. And then this way to the grave. Yep, okay. Now I'm back with you, Hollywood. On Peter Games, I'm the unofficial record holder for Monkey Fright. What is that? That sounds terrifying. Let's go through here. Alright, to the Nosferatu caves. I'd forgotten that Nick apparently had missions that I hadn't picked up. Because I swear I talked to him. I must have just picked the wrong dialogue option. He was like, oh, I guess she's not interested in my stuff. And I'm like, no, I am. We haven't talked to you for a while. How are you going?
I knew you'd be back. Couldn't stop thinking about me, could you?
He's so sleazy. You and the intentions of the Dark Father. How are you?
One comes up, dead come out, hammer comes down. TV gets a lousy reception. All in all, life's having a round swell.
It's a dream, isn't it? I will leave you in your nirvana. Can I be the hammer?
Fantastic. Only one rule.
No, wait! No! No, I didn't mean to do this!
Front and back gates. Here, this might come in handy.
No, I don't want to help you! Well. God damn it. I was just being annoying. Hello, Former. How are you going? I hope you're going well. Back when TV had a reception, I know, right? It's a shitty platform made by a 12-year-old about a monkey escaping a testing facility. Fantastic. Silly Malky indeed. Well. So the question is...
They're coming.
I know that it has a timer for us. But can we ignore it and just go to Mitnick? And what happens if we do that? Like, if I just yeet us out of this area, is that doable? If I just ignore my responsibilities, like a deadbeat father leaving the children they didn't want behind, can we escape actually having to deal with anything? Or is that not a possibility? Because I feel like we can escape if we try hard enough. Oh no, it's the consequences of your actions. Not if we flee from it, Knife Crazy. Not if we flee from it. We just have to remember where we're fleeing to. Aha! Can I... Hello, let me in. Are you going to make me actually do it? Nope. Away! Goodbye, consequences of my actions. Hello, consequences of my actions. God damn it! And the perfect one is 1 minute 17 seconds, set by yours truly. How long did it take you to set that record? Do you need help beating this quest? No, I'm not going to activate that quest. I don't want to, I'm bad at the zombies. Good job, me. Good job on calling out the consequences of my actions. It's like 3 days. 3 days faceless. That's not too bad. 3 days and you got the unofficial record. Because, like, I'm assuming he just gives me, like, an experience point, right? That's all he's going to give me. It's like, you know, we're going to get to a point where I need 1 experience points. I'm still waiting for my green paint so I can start painting my new infantry. Meanwhile, I started painting infantry fighting vehicles. So you started printing infantry. How long does it take to print one of the vehicles? I imagine that must take a while to get one of them printed. Like with the 3D printer going. I wrote an entire mechanics guide just for this quest. I can link if you want to learn how to beat it. Yeah, that I would appreciate that, Mr. Vinland. That would be great. I do need to fight them at some point. Because I was like considering, I was like, yeah, if I hang around the gate, like now I have a better sword and I'm better at attacking, so I might be able to take them. This is something we say, green models or orc perchance. I believe they're not orcs, they're the infantry. Aren't they? Like, I don't think you're doing orcs. Alright, this way, this way, this way. So I want to find Mitnick. Where are you, Mitnick? We gotta block Linkus on. Oh, that's right, that's right, that's right. Or you can you can whisper it to me or Barry as well over Twitch. Either way, I would appreciate that. Mitnick. Where are you? Now I remember Crazy Llama Lady. Yep, that was a terrifying quest. I did not see the llama coming. But unfortunately, apparently a lot of people did. So... There you are.
Hey, newbie. What do you need?
Greetings, Cyberpunk. Can I nose around your noggin?
Go ahead.
Sister Woman, I don't feel like you gave me anything. How do you fit into this grid? I'm guessing I somehow messed it up.
Forget about it. I'm trying to add a few more network hubs in the city so we're covered in case of emergency.
Maybe not.
But Gary doesn't want anyone leaving until this whole thing with LaCroix blows
Well, do you
over,
want me to do it then?
which basically leaves my freaking cheese hanging in the wind.
Perhaps I can spin some webs of my own.
Yeah, you do that. Man, that
excellent. There it is. Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Vinland. Yes. Thank you for that.
Make it worth your while. I got access to all kinds of goodies.
Depends on many things. For me, it takes a long time as I am using same printer setting I'm using for infantry, so 0.02 millimeter layers. Okay, so it takes a while for it to go through. Fair enough. Just the boring regular humors. I will spin the secret web.
I need a little time to set things up. Technical details. I'll send an email to your haven and tell you what needs to be done. That's all you need to know for now.
Okay, so we need to go to our email. Alright. Out we go. Could you have just not emailed that to me in the first place, sir? I feel like that would have been way easier if you just emailed that to me. But that's fine. Let's go. Get all the posters. Just crawl through this little hole and let's get out of the Warrens. The Warrens have not, and I say this, I'm probably jinxing myself, they've actually not been the worst thing to navigate. I thought they were going to be a lot worse, but they're pretty straightforward once you've gone through them. Better than the sewers. Because he said to email. Whoop. Not what I wanted there. Yeah. He will be contacting, you agreed to help Metnick set up a new Nosferatu network. He'll be contacting you with instructions via your email account back at your haven. Because I'm guessing that I have to do his stuff to get to the metal place. Like, it's the third mission. Or can I skip? Well, I want to do Metnick's stuff anyway. So there's no real reason to skip it if I'm going to be going there anyway. Please escape the whole character. Oh my god. There we go. Out we go. Too many people do that still. What do you mean? Like they just skip it? Or... I hate ladders in this game. Yeah, the ladders don't particularly like me or anyone, I think. They're kind of like, I don't know if I should put you up there. He gives you the key for his third mission so you can't get in there without them. Okay, cool. Right, so it's basically like start his missions and then when we get there. So it's actually good that I hadn't done his missions before now, so I don't have to backtrack. Yay for me. It's very quiet in this graveyard, isn't it? just us and the creepy ghoul we know is there, but I'm going to read Mr. Vinland's guide on how to beat you, sir, and I'm going to come back. So you be ready, sir. I'm going to come back after doing some homework. Please go through the hole. If in a hotel where you climb the elevator oh my god, Faceless, yes. I remember the exact ladder you're talking about. That was hell. I'm so glad you're playing through the game. Because you can be like, yes, I also found that horrible. It was pain. Ah, hi. How are you going? Not that way. When will Heather say something different to me? Because I feel like Heather's never saying anything to me these days. Like, she's just always saying the same old, same old. Yeah, take me somewhere. Take me to Santa Monica. Let's go to Santa Monica, everybody. Let's have a nice look.
Lovely evening.
It is a lovely evening, thank you. Is Jeanette still upstairs? Is there any reason to talk to Jeanette again? Because I'm here, I might as well. Hi.
Missed you.
Oh, you did? Yeah, sure, I need blood. Like Sanity missed me. Lunchtime. Hooray! Seduction worked once and stayed forever. Don't kill her now, Jeff. You can't seduce a corpse. Doop 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 doop. This club is so loud. Okay, I am back and go that clipped. Go that clipped? I've always found Heather a little inconsistent with when things trigger, possibly buggy. Right! Hopefully she's not bugged out on me. Game? Open the door, please. When I walked into a room that gives you the key to the room where you jump into the bar didn't trigger right for me. Ah! And you're like, what is happening? Why is this not triggering? Jenna has more content if you play Clan Quest mod, but her role in the main game ends at the climax of her arc at the beginning of the game. I see! Oh, you got clipped, right.
It is pleasure. I mean, a pleasure to see you again.
Do you swim in a sea of solitude, Ivory Princess?
Oh, sweetheart. Desperately these nights.
I think we already did this.
Oh, well, it's a little different, but entirely...
No, we've already done this, haven't we? So you can just keep coming back and sleeping with her again and again? The worst thing is I assume there are some people who have done that just for their own sakes. I'm just curious. And I forgot that this goes on for an uncomfortably long amount of time. So, enjoy, chat. Pow chicka wow, you only saved one. I did, Dale. Unfortunately, I only saved one. So how about the weather, am I right, guys? Just Jeanette in the background. Oops, guys, we've come back here. Bye. Bye, Jeanette. I just brought chat here for awkwardness. Down we go. To our emails. Surely we've had time to get an email by now. The music goes so loud in this club. How about that local sports team? Shut up, lady. The more the merrier. Did you watch the game last night? So guys, who watched the game last night? They did the sport good.
Lovely evening.
I do find it very funny in this game whenever you do encounter one of the sex scenes. It fades to black, but it always just goes for that little bit too long, and you're like, it just keeps going. Alright. Back to our apartment. Alright, come on, Midnight Quest. Come on, Midnight Quest. Crazy how they scored the points by doing the sports thing. It's insane when they do the sports thing and they appeared and the cheering happened and then they sported and it was good and then the winning happened. The winning was the best part. Email. Ooh, okay. 12. Mindick here. I've got the information on the first of the network hubs. The terminal is in Santa Monica in an old place called Megahertz Computing. I'll send another email with recon. I'll power up the terminal, find the net security folder, and run the ShrekNet command. The password on the folder is Gil Bates. Don't ask. I'll message you when I see the hub activated. Okay. And 13. Megahertz Computing is at the end of 2nd Street in Santa Monica, next to the asylum. The only entrance is through the back door, so you'll have to find an alley to get back there. I'm leaving you a key of the door in your mailbox. Good luck, kid. This one should be easy. Okay. Everyone was definitely way into sports ball. Oh, sports, my local Super Rugby franchise is 9-0. And the player with the most sponsorships moved into the ball most and made everyone very happy. Indeed. Last night, the Toronto Maple Leafs ice hockey team made it past the first round of the playoffs for the first time in 20 years, and the city of Toronto poured out into the streets for it. They didn't become champions or anything, they just made it into the second round. I like that, Mr. Vinland, for over 20 years, and they've gone crazy for it. Like, 20 years, you would, right? Here, Gil Bates referenced to Troker's previous game, Arcanum. Oh, that's awesome. I like that they referenced another one of their games. Wait, is it Gil Bates? Yep, no, now you're going, no, you're going in the back door. We're going to go in the back door. What we're going to do is I actually think that this is a good time to call the stream for tonight because we're getting close enough to the time that I normally do call it. And I think picking up next week, because we'll be back Saturday, Sunday to play the rest of this. And I think we're getting, like, I don't know if we'll finish it next week, but we'll come very close if we don't, right? Like, because we're getting very close to the end now. But we'll come back, we'll do Midnick's quests, we'll finish off the posters, and I will follow Mr. Vinland's guide to go fight in the graveyard, and we'll knock those out. And then we'll continue with more of the main quest. So we're going to do all of that next Saturday. So we'll clear all that up and then we'll continue on from there with that. So I think we're definitely getting towards the end. So let's call it Jeff Poster Party Sewer Creep Computers. Yeah, that will remind you next week, Talos. Good luck with that one. Yeah, I enjoy that. I enjoy coming back to my notes when I have to look at the game. Always takes me a moment. Writing to myself for fun things. Truly underrated game, though buggy as hell. It is buggy, but it's absolutely amazing. I really, really like Vampire. As I said on the anniversary stream, this Vampire the Masquerade has very quickly become one of my top 10 games. I think it's there's so much to it. It's so much fun. It's just such a damn good game. It honestly is, and I'm having so much fun. The Malkavian, I think, is just the best. Going Malkavian was the best choice I ever made for the game. But, so, and thank you for the fun stream. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Mr. Villain, and thank you for the link as well. I do appreciate that. Oh, you're talking about Arcanum? I've heard a lot about Arcanum as well. I've heard so much about Arcanum. It's a very good game. That's another one I need to play. I don't know if I'd play it on stream, but it's definitely another game that I need to actually have a look at. But we'll be Tuesday and Thursday, we'll be back in Resident Evil, where poor Jill will be being tortured still in the mansion. Like the longest playthrough of Resident Evil ever. But Saturday, Sunday, we will be back with Masquerade. Vampire Masquerade Swan Song comes to Steam in a few weeks. I am looking forward to that because it's been on Epic Games for friggin' ages, and finally Epic is releasing it. Goddamn Epic just keeps everything to themselves. But yes, Resident Evil is going to be very fun. I'm hoping this Tuesday, Sleepy, we get Jill out of the goddamn mansion. Ever play Grounded? Grounded as in like the game where with the ants? Because yes, I have, Dale, played Grounded. I think I actually spoke to you about Grounded, didn't I? I swear I had this conversation because I was comparing, like I wasn't comparing it to Small Worlds, but I was saying how people have been comparing it to the multiplayer game Small Worlds Survive the Wilds. Because you played Grounded, didn't you, in the pre-release, the early access, right? You're playing it now? You're playing it now. Do you like it? Like, I really, really like Grounded. It's quite fun. How did you not hear about this, Barry? Did you not know? Yeah, it's coming very soon because Epic's hold on is actually getting released. But no, Grounded is great. I actually have to replay Grounded again because I played Grounded Early Access and I haven't played its most recent one where it's been fully released. And I've heard some cool stuff get added to it. The mansion is a nice place. You can stay there for a while. I think Sleepy would have stayed in the mansion of Resident Evil 1 so long that we're meant to have beaten the game by now. But it's fun, and that's the most important thing. However, a giant thank you, everyone, for jumping in and joining me. That is the chaos of this game. We're the Malkavian madness. And a big thank you for those who do just lurk or just watch the VODs as well. I do super duper appreciate it. You all have an absolutely fantastic rest of your time zone, or wherever you all are. And I will catch you next time. Bye!